We're going to talk a little bit today about DimDim, which is a web-based class meeting software. And I'm logging in, but you would have to create a password, an account first before you could log in. And it's taking us to a splash screen, which will show us some of the features or what can be used with DimDim. So we'll just go quickly through the user guide, how you start a meeting, how you can change presenters, the different kinds of things that you can do with the users and the different kinds of presentations you can make. And that's basically how they look like when you're using them. Okay, so we've done that. Now the main screen, you'll notice you have two different choices when you come in after you've logged in. You can schedule a meeting, that would be sometime in the future, or you could start a meeting right now. What we're going to choose is start a meeting right now, which is the most convenient one when you're already working on something. But if you want to schedule something in the future and you know what time it's going to begin, then it can open up for you before you get there, so people can start chatting before the class starts. This is what it looks like. The first thing that you do is you allow for the camera and microphone by clicking allow on the flash player setup. And this is supposed to enable both your microphone and your web camera if you have both items. Once you start, you have choices for whether you're going to share your computer screen, whether you're going to share your whiteboard, or whether you're going to share a presentation. You can make these choices once you get into the meeting, and you can always switch between them. But if you know how you're going to start off, then this is a good way to start and knowing exactly where you're going to begin. In this case, I'm going to share the computer screen. And since it's the first time I've done this on the computer, it's asking me to download some software. So I'm going through the setup process, downloading the software, opening the software, running it. And though I'm running this on Windows, this is the same kind of process on a Macintosh computer. And install the plugin and finish. Okay, so I'm now sharing my screen. I can also invite people. Two ways to do it. I can use their invite feature, or I can tell them the class address, which is what you see in the web address up above, which is in this case my dimdim.com #66. And I'm going to cancel. Well, I'm going to send off this invite, and hopefully this person will decide to join my class. And oh, look, there they are. They just have to create an account for themselves, and there they will be. And there's their name. Okay. So there are many things that I can do to help with the computer experience. Right now they're just being passive, but I could view their image. I could chat privately with them. I could give them a microphone. I could give them a camera. I could make them a presenter. Or I could actually have them leave the meeting. All your participants will be listed in this particular file here, and sometimes more than what you can actually see. The top presenter is yourself, and you see the second one down is take control back. In case you have given control to somebody else, you take it back at that point. So we're sharing the computer screen, so now we're going to share the whiteboard. As you can see, the whiteboard is just a place where you can mark up stuff. We can also show a presentation. In this case, you can quickly browse and upload the presentation. Takes a few seconds to upload, and then as you can see, a building in the background. On the left is a list of slides. In the center and right is the main slide. You have the controls at the bottom. And since it's within the whiteboard, you can mark it up as you're using it. I have loaded now, finally, my camera, and now I'm making the student a presenter. So you'll see that the students list has changed to a darkish gray as opposed to the lightish gray, and then they have the same controls that we had, even though we're not seeing them. In this case, they're showing a YouTube video. The YouTube videos don't work very well within DimDim. There might be a better way of doing that. However, you can show other web pages. In this case, the student's now showing us the whiteboard, and we can see with the red dot where they are marking things. And you can clearly see that our mouse is still up there where the participants are. So the student's going to use the stamp button, and they're going to put stars, and then they're going to change it to an arrow or other stuff. Okay. At this point, I'm going to take control of the meeting again, simply by clicking on the arrow beside my name and taking control back. And that's it. Simple demonstration of DimDim.